Oh yeah, Christmas comes a little early this year. A Telltale Games The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 1. Long title, but that is what it is. This is Season 2 of the Telltale Games Walking Dead series, one of my favorite games of last year. And if you haven't played it, you should play it, especially before watching this video. I'm saying you should play it like I say you should get your driver's license in life. It would just give you a new perspective on the world. At least the world of games, anyway. And I'm really digging how Season 2 is starting out. Season 2, you actually play as Clementine. Yeah, in Season 1, you played as Lee, and you were protective of Clementine. You're like, oh, I can't murder people in front of her. But now Lee is gone. Respect. So now this is about Clementine becoming her own person, coming into her own, losing her innocence, which is a sad fact of life in the zombie apocalypse, but it is the zombie apocalypse. She can't be little naive Clementine forever. As I made Clementine say in this chapter, you gotta grow up sometime, which is really cool. One of the things you notice about this game is that Clementine has, it's not really like Paragon Renegade dialogue, but when people are talking with her, you can respond with nice responses, or you can respond with stern responses. Something you're not used to Clementine doing, but it is a really cool character development for her. And I noticed this at the beginning of the game when someone's trying to rob me, and she looks at Clementine, she's like, give me your hat. And you're Clementine, you're like, oh bitch, you can have the backpack. No one gets the hat. No human being playing this game was like, oh yes ma'am. No one. If they did that, they didn't play Season 1. And of course in Season 2, you run across a whole group of people. Some like Clementine, some don't like Clementine. You know how it is, a whole plethora of personalities. And so you interact with them differently in a way that shows how Clementine is growing as a person among the zombie apocalypse, which isn't always nice, but you understand. It's not like she's bad. It's not like she's an asshole. She's not shooting people in the face or anything. This game plays up the fact that Clementine is a kid. So how does a kid survive in a world like this? As everyone's debating about Clementine, I targeted this one guy and I just gave him, the option was sad eyes. I gave him sad eyes because that's what a little girl in the zombie apocalypse should do to survive. It's just like, don't, it's fine. Which is kind of pathetic, but hey, I'm a survivor. I stole a watch. I don't know if I should have, but I did it. I'm just saying, I felt like I should need it for trading fodder later on, which means someone's gonna hate me for it, but hey, you know what? Whatever. Like this one lady in this chapter, she's pregnant, she's bitchy, probably because of the hormones, but she doesn't really like Clementine. And so for some odd reason, when I was interacting with her, I was like, no, and I just kind of shot a snarky remark her way. And I'm paraphrasing, but she was like, oh, you little shit, don't you talk to me like that. And as Clementine, I responded, don't talk to me like that. Which is unlike the Clementine we knew in Season 1 to say something like that, but again, this is about her growing. And this is why having the player play as Clementine in this chapter is so genius. Because if you played through Season 1, you're protective of Clementine, innately. You still want to shelter her, so when people start coming at Clementine verbally, you want to tell them, hey, back off, shithead. And so you, as the player, make Clementine say something like that so that person knows to back off. So your protective nature as a gamer is ultimately contributing to Clementine becoming her own person, a confident person, a person who will survive the zombie apocalypse because Lee isn't around anymore. Respect. Which is kind of a sad concept because you like innocent Clementine, but it's really realistic and you're glad to see her grow. My Clementine shot Lee in the face, so she's already been making hard decisions. I really dug this chapter, I'm not gonna lie. Apparently the plan is you're gonna get Walking Dead Season 2 chapters, and then The Wolf Among Us, they're gonna alternate every other month, which is just every month is going to be awesome. That's what I heard. If you've played the Telltale Games Walking Dead game, if you've played The Wolf Among Us and you like the format, which is pretty much everything awesome about point-and-click games you remember from the 90s mixed with everything cool about the dialogue wheel and BioWare games, you're gonna dig this game. And if you played Season 1 of The Walking Dead, I don't know how you haven't played this yet. And if you didn't know it was out, it is out. It is great. Playing as Clementine is genius. Being a part of her world as you interact and make choices that make her grow as a character and lose her innocence and have to make the tough decisions in the zombie apocalypse. I can't wait to see where this goes, but so far chapter 1 is awesome. It has intense moments, cunning moments, it has really good dialogue, and you're interested to see where these characters will go over the course of months of your life as you play this game. I'm not going to give Season 2 a rating until it's completely done, but so far this is the best way to start it out. Caesar Milan would be so disappointed to me though. You gotta establish yourself as the pack leader before you feed the dog the beans. We'll live and learn among the zombie apocalypse. So A Telltale Games Walking Dead Season 2 Episode 1. Have you played it? What do you think about it? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.